Carnival has faced legal action after claims involve an alcohol service linked to an intoxicated guest. Now, before anyone jumps in, this is simply not a Carnival story. This is a cruise culture story. Because drinks packages have become one of cruising's biggest selling tools. Unlimited drinks often capped at 15. Value, freedom, holiday mode. But they all create a question. Do some guests board already trying to get their money's worth? Does unlimited encourage overconsumption? Are crew put in impossible positions trying to manage behaviour? Should cruise lines market them differently? Should responsibility sit mainly with the passenger? This could happen across multiple cruise lines. Carnival is simply the headline this week. And let's be honest, some people buy drinks packages and barely use them. Others treat them like a challenge. That's the truth. So let me ask you, should drinks packages remain unlimited? Should there be daily caps? On some cruise lines, this is capped at 15 drinks per day. On Carnival, who's in the headlines this week, they do cap drinks at 15 drinks. That can be a combination of soft drinks and alcoholic drinks. Would you rather have cheaper fares and no package offers? Is this the guest's fault, the cruise line's fault, or both? This is exactly the kind of debate travel needs. For me, I think at Carnival are being treated unfairly in this situation. They've been asked to pay $300,000 in compensation to a guest who consumed 15 alcoholic drinks in a 24-hour period, fell over, got injured, and then sued Carnival, saying that they neglected to care for them. They didn't take responsibility and give them too many drinks, which caused them to have that injury and get hurt. Now, for me, I think responsibility lies with the person drinking the alcohol. When you're going on cruises, a bit like when you're going out in town or around clubs, you're not staying in the same place, so it becomes impossible for staff to ascertain how many drinks that you've had. People respond to alcohol differently. Some people can tolerate alcohol better, some people get drunk very easily and begin slurring their words. So it comes down to, should cruise lines be responsible for over-serving alcohol? Now, if a passenger doesn't have a drinks package and openly purchase 15 drinks, would they be permitted to carry on purchasing in excess of 15 drinks when they're using the self-pay option? I'm Martin, and if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks for watching.